All right, welcome everyone to the Golden Point Cricket Club's season 2019-2020 presentation night. Who has two thumbs and is really glad this is working? This guy right here. Can I just say a big thank you off the bat to Matt Swartz for coming up with the idea and for the committee for running with it. I'd also like to thank every single person that you see in those videos in this presentation night, because it takes a lot of effort to make a video and send it through and put it all together. So thank you very much to everyone that you see in this presentation. Let's kick on with the show, shall we? Here we have Swartzy giving a welcome to country.
The Golden Point Cricket Club acknowledges the traditional custodians of the land we meet on, the Wadawurrung peoples, and recognise their continuing connection to the lands and waterways. We pay our respect to the elders past, present and emerging, and extend this to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples.
The Golden Point Cricket Club would like to thank its sponsors in 2019-2020. They are listed there. And if you could please take a screenshot of these companies. These people have supported our club for long periods of time. And going through COVID-19, most of them have been operating at a reduced capacity. Some might even had to have closed. So this is who we need to support over the next few months coming out of isolation. We need to dig deep into our wallets and support these businesses as much as we can, because they've supported us for a very long time. So thank you very much to all of the sponsors listed there. Moving on, we now have a welcome from President Tim Gawn. Take it away, Gawny.
Welcome everybody from the Golden Point Cricket Club community to the Golden Point Cricket Club senior presentation night. We're obviously doing it a little bit differently this year. We're online, but what a fantastic opportunity we have to still recognise all the hard work that's been put in this year by many people around the club, and also to reward some people for some fantastic individual efforts this year. I think the fact that we're going ahead in this format speaks volumes of our club, in that no matter what the situation, we just get on with the show. I must say a really big thank you to Dan Welch and to Matt Swartz, who've taken the initiative to get this happening and online. I want to wish everybody who's up for an award tonight all the best and congratulations. And regardless of the award winners, well done to everybody involved in the club for a fantastic season. I want to personally thank the Golden Point Cricket Club committee, all of you who've given up your time to put in extra effort to make sure that the club is as prosperous and successful as it is. I thank you so much. Well done to all the players. Thank you to all the players' partners who allow them to indulge in their love of cricket. And on with the show. Have a good night, folks.
Morning. And now we're going to have a message from our coaches in Daniel McDonald and Damien Klein.
Hi all. Thank you, and we hope that you're enjoying the Golden Point presentation evening for this year. Obviously, DK and myself here speaking on behalf of the coaching for this season. First of all, we just want to congratulate all of the award winners for tonight. It's great recognition for all of your effort across many, many seasons, not just this. Thank you in advance as well. And before I continue any further, definitely thank you so much, DK, for everything that you brought to the coaching role this year. It was outstanding, and the role you played was incredibly valued. So thank you. In terms of a bit of a snapshot of our season, obviously we started with a really impressive pre-season, we felt, all the way back at the tennis centre and the futsal centre, and that set the platform for our season. And then obviously with inclement weather throughout the start of the year, we had to adapt a lot of our training, and one of our sessions was based around creating our club trademarks and behaviours. And those held us in really good stead this year, and something that we're very proud of, and something that we'll continue to take forward into next season and beyond as a club. Further on those wet weather sessions, we had so many of them in the rooms out in the oval, in which we were able to start to build a really good culture of learning within our club. And we feel that that's going to assist the development of our players so moving forward. So we love that culture, and we must thank everyone for taking that on board and jumping with it, and really just immersing themselves in that learning opportunity that was presented. We also love the outstanding approach towards training and games, and everything that our playing group and every supporter of the club brought this season. To have a number of sessions in excess of 50 people for training. I know it made it very difficult, sorry, for Tone and other people throughout those evenings, but it was incredible to have so many people and so much support. So thank you for everything that you brought and contributed in that manner. It was great to see our club gain some momentum after Christmas as well and finish the season incredibly well in every grade. So that momentum, I think, held us in good stead, and obviously a very unique completion to the season. But we should be so proud of what we achieved to have 4 grades make finals and I guess finish runner-up. But all 4 we feel would have very much contended for the premiership. So we should be incredibly proud of that and all the effort that we've put in over so long. So thank you. DK.
Thanks, T-Mac. Well said, mate. I'd just like to start off by thanking yourself there. For an older guy like me to come into the coaching role and work with someone like you who's so energetic and so organised and so professional, it's been an absolute pleasure. That's my phone.
Busy,
sorry.
Man.
Oh, I'll turn it off. Sorry, mate.
No,
it's been an absolute pleasure for me. As well as all the other guys that we've worked with throughout the year, just the way everyone's responded, I think it's been absolutely fantastic. So thanks for that. One of the things we did early on in the year, I think it was one of your early sessions, is we sat down with the captains and asked them to step up a little bit at training and help out with fielding drills and running the net sessions. And the response we got from all the captains this year in that regard was absolutely fantastic. So really like to thank Josh, Bogger, Jimmy, Paul Ferry and Paddy Clark there. We at times being a captain can be a little bit of a thankless task. There's a lot goes on behind the scenes, and knowing what you guys do there and at training, it really is a huge role. So we really appreciate your support in that regard. Also, there's a couple other senior guys who have helped out from time to time. So when we might have been a little bit light on with the captains, Tony Irish, was nothing for him to step in and help organise the nets, the batting pairs, etc. And I also remember Sammy Solomon stepping up a couple of times, and we really do appreciate that. It's when, in the absence of our leaders, because sometimes we can't avoid that, when people step up, it's just so appreciated. So thanks, guys. On top of your good self there, Mac, obviously we had Nick Vander, who will drop in as often he was available this year to work with the bowling group. We really appreciate the work you do for us, Nick. You just wander around quietly, you talk to people, you're very well respected. Talking to people at the end of the season, everyone loves you coming and helping out, and they appreciate taking what you say. So we certainly thank you for what you've done there, and who knows, hopefully we can continue on next season. While we're on the subject of the nets, of course, one of the rudest shocks I got one night was when Tony Atwell actually had a night off. And Tony, the work you do and the organising you do at training, especially those Thursday nights when you've got 50 odd people and it's it's chaos. The way you manage it, the way you go about it, you stay controlled. It's just fantastic, and the way you actually now know the playing group and how to run it and who to put where, it's just amazing. So I really think that's one of the hardest roles when it comes to training, and I think you do a brilliant job. So thanks, Tony. Got through that. The other thing I think, another group that often is overseen as the committee. We don't always see or hear a hell of a lot from the committee, but the amount of work they do both during the season, but even in the off season, and we're seeing that at the moment, DMAC, is it's just endless. The amount of hours that these people put in and volunteer for the success of our club and where it's gone. We thank you. We've been really well supported by the executive, with our gear and our overseas players that we've had the last several years. We're getting better and better at that. It's become more efficient, but it really is a lot of work, and we do appreciate that. Just a special mention there too, Thursday nights. Something the club's done really well the last couple of seasons or so is the meals on a Thursday night. And the people who help out with those and organise the feeds, it really helps with the culture and the environment of the place. So to all you people, big thumbs up. Helen Madge, I know you're a massive one there, and I know there are others, and if I try and name everyone, I'll just forget. So we really do appreciate that. Basically, as DMAC started off, all the players, the way you guys supported us throughout the year, the way you go about it, when things weren't quite organised, I remember one night there we turned up to the Oval and we were locked out because of the upgrades, and it was nothing for the playing group just to get on Facebook, get down to Vic Park. We had 2 ovals going. No one sooked. We just got in. We had 2 really good oval sessions going, and everyone just went about their business. And I really think it's at times like that where it speaks volumes about the group and how they go about things, and that just leads into when we get to finals and the momentum we had at the end. I truly believe. I truly believe we had 4 really good chances for 4 premierships by the time we got to the end of the season. So for all you guys, thanks so much. We really do appreciate all the time and effort you put in. I suppose from my perspective too, the family, for Rach, she's a great support to me. I pretty much get a bit of a free rein when it comes to the cricket time of year. So I really appreciate everything where you've picked up the slack. I could thank the 2 boys, but I think they'd live at the cricket club more than at home. So I don't think I have to thank too much there. And all I can say is it was one of the most bizarre ends to a season I could have ever imagined. I think where we finished was on an absolute high. We had some really good wins in finals in all grades. It wasn't not just the first, but all the way through. And I just think, if we can take that momentum into the next season and continue on, we'll be amazed at what we can achieve as a group. So thank you all very much. Well done to all the award winners tonight, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you.
In the presentation night tonight, which is something we would have brought up at the event, is at the end of the season, Josh White stepped down as our first 11 captain. Josh has been our first 11 leader for 10 plus years now at the club. He's done a sensational job. He's really grown into the role. I personally look up to Josh as a leader, and not only that, but as a person. I feel the values that he holds and the standards that he's forced upon us at times really at the club, and the bar's really been raised in so many areas. I think the way you have communicated with players over a period, and you're really conscientious about where everyone's at, and you really do think things through. I think you've done a terrific job. I personally had the privilege of being your captain in your first A-grade game back in the day, and to see you work hard from that first game there to where you are now. And let's be honest, the career is far from over. There's plenty left in the tank. Not only that, and this is another thing that I just, in a way, look, I admire the way you go about it. Is you're now going to put your energy into supporting the next captain. So it's not like you're done and you're not helping out at all. Now you're offering, and even today on the phone talking about what can we do to support Wazza, the new captain. How can we go about it? Let's make sure we give him everything I had. And I just think that really sums up the person you are, the leader that you've been, and you're a very well respected person, Josh. And from me personally, I'm sure DMAC as well, is great job, well done. Let's continue on together, because I'm sure we'll be a really good team this year with your inclusion in the coaching group.
All right, thank you to our two coaches there for those very kind words and summing up the season that was. We now move on to the 5th grade presentations, and the captain for the 5th grade this year was Patrick Clark. In the next video, we'll go through the award winners of the 5th grade and relive the season that was. Look forward to seeing you then. Thank you.